Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Trey, back with another video. I got a video here with several clips. We got a woman says she claims all men are unattractive and calls it the great scam. And when you take a look at her, you're gonna be wondering you're gonna wonder what the hell, basically. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this so you can see the foolishness that I'm talking about and some clips that is responding to her. So let's get to it.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies. But the fact that the men are ugly says otherwise, right? They're not supposed to exist. They're supposed to be cannon fodder to the strong, attractive men who are worthy of having babies. So while y'all are out here being like, the men don't take care of themselves, that's why they're unattractive. No, you're fucking a 10,000-year-old genetic anomaly. He's not supposed to exist, babe. Like, there's no amount of moisturizer and sunscreen that will change the fact that his great-great-great-great-great-grandma should have fucking swallowed him. Like, we are out here fucking and making babies like we're a goddamn endangered species, but the breeding stock is foul. And that's why most men are ugly, okay? They DEI'd themselves into someone's grandma's coochie, and now we are all forced to deal with the consequences of that. Sucks.
I'm sorry. I can't get that image out of my head with that last statement she said. I cannot. Okay, lady. The fact you saying this, I'm sorry. You is not attractive either. I'm sorry. No man will find you attractive. The only man that would say that is a low quality man. And I hate to say it, you look like someone's grandma yourself, but yet you're in your 30s. Damn. Woo. The genetics, man. Oh my goodness. It's always the twos. No. The ones and twos. It's always the ones and twos that one called men unattractive. Seriously, lady. Did you look in the mirror yourself? A clean one at that? Because I'm sorry, you don't have no stake in the game to even say anything like that. You don't. You really, really don't. Some people just like to hear themselves talk sometimes. But I do have some response videos, and you might be entertained with the responses. So let's get to the response videos of her video.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam.
I'm gonna be nice. My parents raised me better than that. I'm gonna just be nice. I don't have it in me to do that.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam.
Okay.
The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies.
I'm still tracking.
The fact that the men are ugly says otherwise.
And that's where you got me fucked up. Now you might sit here and say, oh my God, the misogyny. And I tell you, we don't fucking care anymore. You pop up on my feed on a dating website, I will fling my phone across the room.
Right? They're not supposed to exist. They're supposed to be cannon fodder.
The irony here is palpable. Like, you don't see the humor behind everything. Her page is not humor, by the way. It's all real. Yep, I don't know who inflated your head like that, but you're not the one.
To the strong, attractive men who are worthy of having babies. So while y'all are out here being like, the men don't take care of themselves, that's...
What is your definition of taking care of yourself? And do you fit those parameters?
Nope.
I will even go ahead and tag you.
Why they're unattractive? No, you're fucking a 10,000-year-old genetic anomaly. He's not supposed to exist, babe.
Like, I know women stick up for each other on this app, and they will probably call her pretty and myself unattractive, but that's not the reality in life. Real life does not reflect social media, unfortunately, for people like you.
There's no amount of moisturizer and sunscreen that will change the fact that his great-great-great-great-great-grandma should have fucking swallowed him.
But it didn't happen. What are you swallowing? Man hate on this app is crazy.
Most men are deeply unattractive because of Mother Nature and something called the Great Scam. The Great Scam was the day that the male of the species convinced the female of the species that it no longer needed to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies. But the fact that the men are ugly says otherwise.
Bro, what are you even talking about? The fact that people really get online and want to talk about how conventionally unattractive and ugly the other gender is just like, for what? What are we doing? I don't care about the Great Scam. I don't care about whatever BS you was talking about, bro. It's just unnecessary. Bro, It's people out here that actually get on this app and get on apps in general, or even in real life, and tell people how beautiful and how good they look. And then there's people like you that get online and are ready to tell people that they're ugly. What are we doing here? It's better to be positive in this world than just wake up and be negative for no reason at all. You sitting here saying the whole men gender race is just ugly because of whatever you're talking about, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And mind you, I'm trying to be as nice as possible because I know anybody else would be going in on you right now.
Yep.
But that's not how I operate. That's not how I do my content. But this right here, this subject matter, gotta stop, bro. Everybody looks good in their own way. If you don't find them attractive, cool. Do girls. That's it. All this other is unnecessary, bro.
Up to prove itself worthy in order to reproduce and have babies, but the fact that the men are ugly says otherwise, right? They're not supposed to exist. They're supposed to be cannon fodder to the strong, attractive men who are worthy of having babies. So
I find it absolutely fascinating how everyone was in a tizzy and quick to call it eugenics when people on this app were saying that two disabled people who were trying to have a children probably shouldn't. It may not be the best idea. Eugenics, right? Who are you to decide what's a good trait and not a bad trait? But I will watch something like this and people will literally sit here and be okay with the fact that people shouldn't exist for being ugly. The unawareness, the hypocrisy, and the selective outrage of people on this app can be amazing to me sometimes.
And yeah, it is amazing. I'm like, I don't get it sometimes. Who's souped up her head enough so she can come out and say this? Because here's the thing. Women lie to each other and call each other beautiful. A man would not lie to a woman about how she looks. And she's probably saying that because she probably can't get a man. If she did get a man, it's probably a low caliber type of man that she can get. Women like her, some women like her, if they have a very good personality, that ups their chances to get a decent looking man. And also they need to work on themselves too. Cause I'm sorry, lady, in my eyes, you're overweight, you're in your 30s. And those grandma glasses ain't do you no favors. I'm sorry, it's not. The hypocrisy, man. The freaking hypocrisy. And yeah, like the other dude said, why we can't be positive? Why can't we? Well, because of people like this. Saying all and anything on social media. And the other guy is right. Social media is not real life. It's really not. Now, some of the things where people record it in public, yeah, that'd be real life. But some of the crap people be saying, the hypocrisy of the things they be saying is not real life. Social media is an alien world, straight up. Man, I think she don't look in the mirror enough to know how she looked. I'm sorry. That's the nicest I could be. I said that I was being the nicest I could with the words I said. But anyway, this is the end. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell for all future uploads. If you see the hype button, please hit that. And yeah, that is it for me. Oh, also, I know I said this before. I will start posting on my training channel again. And this time, I'm for real. I'm for real. I will post something within the next week. And that one squat video that I have, that'd be probably the first one. All right, but that's it for me. I catch you on the flip side. Y'all have a good one, and peace.